Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Leslie Benzies, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the GTA 5 online economy and a quick and easy little tip that you guys can use to make $50,000 every single minute that you play GTA 5 online. And yes, it's a very easy little tip that actually doesn't exploit the game, so hopefully you guys can go ahead and benefit from this little tip while it still works. And also, before I start, I want to ask you guys if you could be ever so nice to support the video with a like. My last like goal was 2 likes, and we actually hit 2 likes. So let's see if maybe we can go ahead and hit 1 like. Hopefully, 1 like is all that I ask for, and hopefully, we can go ahead and get that out of the way. And maybe I won't have to sign on to my other account and like the video by myself. But who knows? Hopefully, we'll be able to get 1 like, because if we do, then that would just make my day ever so much better. But also, if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I do upload daily GTA 5, YouTube news, and sometimes Pokemon Go here on the channel today. Alright, with that being said, let's get things started today. Alright, guys, so a lot of you don't have much cash on GTA 5. A lot of you guys are cruising through the streets of Los Santos with $2,000 in your bank, trying to buy the brand new supercar that just came out just a few minutes ago, just a few days ago, any type of car that you guys want. The brand new DLC came out, you guys want money. Well, unfortunately, there's not a super easy way to go ahead and make a bunch of money on GTA 5 online. Now, I know that you guys are like, well, what about heists? Well, you guys could do heists over and over again. That's always a thing. You guys could do the same mission for 3 hours in a row and maybe get some more cash there. Or you guys could just go ahead and use this quick and easy little tip that I'm about to showcase to you right now. So, pretty much, this isn't selling cars, this isn't duplicating. I'm not going to be talking about how to find the quickest mission that pays out the best. I'm actually going to be talking about the time trials. So, for those of you guys that don't know, there's actually a time trial going on in GTA 5 Online. And pretty much, if you head over to the GTA 5 Online side of things and you guys play that time trial, then you guys can go ahead and make $50,000 if you complete it. Now, that's kind of hard for some people to do because pretty much those time trials are pretty tough, and you guys have to be putting the pedal to the metal, having your finger down on that acceleration button throughout the whole 43 seconds that you have to go ahead and do this. And then you guys have to get all the way back to start it up again and just keep going and going and going. But luckily, if you guys are fortunate enough to go ahead and figure out how to do that, then you guys are going to get $50,000. Yes, just for doing one little time trial. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a few little tips here about how you guys can go ahead and make $50,000 every minute on GTA 5, and you guys will no longer be that broke kid from down the street that gets mooched off of for free cash. Because who wants to be that kid? I mean, I wouldn't want to be him, would you? So guys, as you're gonna about to see in the gameplay on the background right here, after we load into GTA 5 Online, then you're actually gonna go ahead and see a little bit of the time trial here. So basically, some tips that I have for you guys is to go ahead and use a motorcycle on the time trial. Because if you guys don't use a motorcycle, then the time trial is going to be very hard for you guys to go ahead and do, and you guys are going to want to make your way over to this location right here. So this time trial is actually called Mount Gordo, and you have 46 seconds to go ahead and complete it, and you have to go all the way up this place up until about here. And so as you guys can see, that person's actually doing it, but the time trial is very complicated to go ahead and figure out how to do. And so if you guys want to figure out how to do it and get some free cash on GTA 5, then just go ahead and listen to my little tips right here. Alright, so basically, as you guys know, if you guys hold down on the acceleration button, then any motorcycle that you guys have is going to go pretty quickly. And it's going to go pretty fast and move through the streets at a pretty reasonable speed. But what you guys probably don't know on GTA 5 is that actually, if you guys were to pull a wheelie on the motorcycle, then you guys would actually go a little bit faster. Now, I'm not sure why, but I think it's just like a little glitch that Rockstar didn't fix. And actually, if you guys do a wheelie on your bike, you'll go way faster than you normally would just holding down on the acceleration button. And so you guys are asking, how does this help me when I'm flying up through the mountain and it's hard for me to go ahead and pull wheelies? Well, actually, that brings me into the next tip right here. If you guys are going to go up a little ramp or a little bit of a ledge type of thing, and you guys pick up your speed, you guys can actually fly through the air and get closer to your little checkpoint. So basically, if you guys fly through the air and you just push forward on your analog stick, your character will actually cover more distance, which is less distance that you have to drive, and it's just getting you closer and closer to the time trial. Now, my next little piece of advice here is if you guys do end up to crash out on your bike, because obviously everybody does, I would just recommend restarting the time trial, and then hopefully you guys can go ahead and get right on your second or third try rather than your first. Now, I know a lot of people are asking me, well, what happens if I get there in 47 seconds, or what happens if I don't reach the time? If you guys don't reach the time of the time trial that you have to complete it by, then you guys won't get any cash at all, and you guys will have to start all over from the beginning, which is kind of sad for you guys, but pretty much if you guys listen to these little tips here in this video, then you guys can go ahead and get that extra little cash on GTA 5, and then you guys will go ahead and get $50,000 for every 1 minute of your gameplay. And so now people are going to be asking, well, how am I going to get it for every minute? If the time trial is 46 seconds, then I have to take, a minute and a half to get down the hill. Well, actually, a little tip right here that actually comes from the Reddit users is if you guys go ahead and finish the time trial and you guys get right up to the hill, if you guys go ahead and hold down on the triangle button as you go ahead and hit the final checkpoint to get your $56,000, then you guys will go ahead and respawn at the beginning with the $50,000 in your bank, and then it gets easy for you guys because then you just have to keep doing the time trial over and over again. And unfortunately, if you guys forget to go ahead and hit that little triangle button, then you guys might not get to do the time trial a bunch of times over, because I think that there's only a certain little limit of times unless you guys keep respawning your bike. And so pretty much that's just a few little tips that I have there for you guys to go ahead and use. Now, some other people are asking, well, what's the best bike to use? Should I use a Sanchez? Should I use a PCJ 600? Should I use the Akuma? And actually, the best bike that you guys can go ahead and use is whatever bike that you guys want. Now, I wouldn't really recommend the Sanchez because even though it's made for dirt, it actually goes slower than all the other bikes. As you guys saw in the Jewel Store heist, if you guys played that in story mode, it actually does go slower, but it does have a little bit more grip. And in this case, you guys aren't really looking for grip on your time trial, you're just looking to complete it in the 46 seconds. So I would recommend choosing a street bike such as the Akuma or the Carbon RS or some type of bike like that. Now, I would also recommend going to Los Santos Customs and maxing out some of the bike's stats. You guys don't have to max out the whole thing, but if you guys go to Los Santos Customs and you buy turbo and you buy engine for your bike and you guys buy those little upgrades there, then you guys will actually be a little faster than the other players, and you guys will be better off than some of the other people that are eagerly trying to complete the time trial throughout their time in Los Santos. And so that's a lot of things that make people a little angry because they have their bike brand new off the street. They pull all their wheelies in the world and they fly over all the ledges just like they were told to, but they never actually get it in that time. And basically what you guys have to do is you guys have to go ahead and modify your bike. If you guys don't have enough money to modify the bike fully, then I recommend just going ahead and doing a little bit of mods, because even if you guys do engine up to 1, or even if you guys just put on turbo, you guys will be better off than the other players on GTA 5, which would in turn help you guys out and get you guys some of that cash that you guys have been waiting for as we did the time trial. So pretty much, guys, that's really all I have for today's video. I really hope that you guys did enjoy, and if you did, then don't hesitate to drop a like on the video, because that would help out the channel ever so much, and hopefully, like I said, we can go ahead and reach 1 like on the video. Hopefully I won't have to sign in on my botted account and go ahead and do that, but hopefully you guys, we will actually be able to get that like goal, because I know it's a little hard for you guys to all band together and hit that 1 like, but hopefully at least one person out there will be generous enough to go ahead and leave me a like. And also, if you guys are brand spanking new here and you don't usually watch my content but you want to become a fan, then make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. I do upload daily content here on the channel, and I'd hate it if you guys missed out on any of my brand new videos. And with that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.